In this video, we're going to talk about multiplying and dividing in scientific notation. Let's recall what scientific notation is. Scientific notation is a format that very large numbers and very small numbers are written in. Two examples are 4.205 times 10 to the second power and 1.46 times 10 to the negative third power. Now, let's go through a problem where we have to multiply and divide in scientific notation. Below, I have just rewritten our problem as a fraction. This will make it easier to work with. The next step is to simplify what we can inside the fraction. So when I said we need to simplify, we can use the associative property of multiplication to rearrange our problem so that we can multiply in any order. So if you notice, I took our two whole numbers and put them together, and our two powers of 10 and put them together. Once we have the problem rearranged, we can simplify our denominator further. 2 times 2.5 is 5. And then we need to take 10 to the negative second power times 10 to the ninth power. When you multiply with exponents, you add the powers. So negative 2 plus 9 is 7. So we have times 10 to the seventh power. The final step is to break this into two separate fractions. And we can take 7 divided by 5, which is 1.4, and then we need to divide out our powers. When you divide with exponents, you subtract the powers, so 5 minus 7 is negative 2. So we have our final answer, 1.4 times 10 to the negative second power. Let's go through one more example. This time, I want you to pause the video and try it on your own first, and then hit play and we'll see how you did. The first step is to rewrite the problem as a fraction. The next step is to use the associative property to rearrange. We put 5.2 times 3.2 together, and then we put our 10 to the seventh power and our 10 to the negative second power together. When we take 5.2 times 3.2, we get 16.64. And remember, when we're multiplying with powers, we add the exponents. So 7 plus a negative 2 is 5. So we have times 10 to the fifth power. Our denominator stays 2 times 10 to the third power. The next step is to rewrite them as separate fractions. And then divide. 16.64 divided by 2 is 8.32. When you divide with powers, we subtract the exponent, so 5 minus 3 is 2, leaving us with 10 to the second power.